Escobar. Escobar. I'm coming for you. Escobar. Escobar.
Alex, what's happened?
Escobar. I have to find Escobar.
Escobar who?
Pablo motherfucking Escobar.
Pablo Escobar? Who the fucking hell, mate, not again. Have you been watching Narcos?
Don't call me a fucking narc. I gotta get that puta.
Fucking hell, man. Last month it was Breaking Bad. So what character is it this time then? You're clearly not Pablo Escobar.
Where is he?
Who are you, Alex?
I'm fucking Javier Peña of La Daddy, yo cabrón.
Javier Peña, Jesus Christ. Well, how are we going to turn you back into Alex again?
I ain't got time for this. Get off the fucking way, punk. Get back on the case. Fuck you.
Well, what about the show? We've got to record soon.
What about Colombia? It's Beheshty, amigo. I wish you well. Adios. Where's my office again?
First floor on the left.
Thanks.
Fucking hell. That was a nice film. I can't even be arsed setting up again. We've just recorded the first 5 minutes.
And it was golden as well. It was good stuff.
It was good, and
It was
good, and I just realised that we weren't fucking recording.
It's alright, homie. You got me.
Really annoying. But look at this. What's this about? What's that?
That's a mouse and a...
That's a mouse in a little
bin.
bin.
Jinx. Oh, I just got you. It was a millisecond out, to be fair, so I'll let you off. Don't worry.
Right. So, well, basically, we're doing something different this time. You're not just going to be sat looking at a silly old picture. You're going to be watching me edit. Because it's...
Simultaneously.
I'm going to be editing throughout the course of this show because I've got to get stuff done for when we upload. And I've still not edited the show because I've been busy doing things. So, let's continue on,
yes.
shall we?
I'll tell that story again, shall I?
Brain food, yes. Please do. So, context, you've gone to the gym and then you went to Aldi.
I've gone to Aldi, yeah. And I was walking back and there's this lady who's like, she's like maybe maybe 10 yards ahead of me throughout like the whole journey from Aldi. And she turns into our street and she gets halfway up the street, and then I'm a bit of distance away, so I think she drops a beer bottle, like a pretty hefty one, and I'm like, oh, that's not very nice, but at least it's not that big a deal. But she seems very distraught, like visibly perturbed and upset. And then as I wander closer, because I sort of wander when I walk. I don't really walk in straight lines. I sort of just
amble.
I amble, yeah.
Freely.
I do. And then I smell it first, really, but it's actually like a 2-litre bottle of Gordon's gin that's clearly cost her like 35 quid, probably. I don't know the gym prices these days, but it's a spirit, isn't it? It's a spirit, is it not?
It's expensive.
So yeah, so I helped her clean up, and then we went our merry ways, and I think she lived 2 doors down, so in there.
That's really annoying. But yeah, now you can offer a shoulder to cry on.
I can be like, hey, you were the one that dropped your gin, weren't you? And she was like, yeah, that was me. That was my lowest moment of the week. Thank you.
Perhaps. Thanks, I never wanted to live that again, but you just had to come and remind me of it, didn't you? Thank you very much. That's annoying for her on her part.
It is a little bit.
Don't drop gin, kids. It costs money. Want to give a little shout out to our friend Hannah Moore.
Yeah.
We've just been scouring the tab for good articles, and we've just seen her. She's made it onto the tab. Congratulations, Hannah. You've done very well. Facebook. Stop giving away my private life.
Oh no.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Let's name her and shame her. Best dressed people on campus this week.
She
is.
That was quite the shock when we both saw that.
First person. It's like, It's Hannah. I think Hannah expressed a want to guest on this show as well, I believe.
Oh, really?
I think you said. Or
Oh,
maybe
right,
you said she was
forgotten.
potential, I don't know.
Well, we can get her on
We could
nonetheless.
guess that. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
That'd be a gay old time.
Look at that double chin, man. It's beaut.
Doing this double chin.
And that little like puby beard is also helping accentuate it.
Absolutely.
I think.
Well, you are Pablo Javier Beno.
That's right.
That's you. Oh, I've still not found this clip, mate. I'm not even touching the Save It Private Ryan bit.
That's right. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe giving that a miss here.
I'll do it last because it's
Okay.
gonna take actual thought. Like the rest is just dialogue, so it's all right. Here's the script, by the way, boys and girls. Not that. That's the thumbnail. Here's the script.
A lot of ad libbing took place though. I feel, and that's
Well, we always
that's
do.
key to successful productions, isn't
Keep
it?
it fresh.
Yeah.
Keep it new. We just have to get the general box. So, interior living room day. References to concussion scene in Saving Private Ryan. Owen enters. Alex. Owen grabs Alex. Oh shit! Fucking
I
hell!
forgot about that.
That's not very professional in terms of over. Oh, I'm really annoyed about that. I never do. Never forget capitalize. He snaps out wearily out of the concussion. Oh my god.
That's what that is. That's what the double chin is. That's what that is.
That's you snapping out wearily out of the concussion.
On my best attempt.
Wow, I've been right. Did I become an idiot when I wrote this? Why's my English quality gone down so badly?
Pressure.
Potentially, yeah. Fast deadlines in the Seabreshty headquarters.
We have 2 weeks, and it always seems to come down to the last day, doesn't it? Every time.
Every time. We're busy men.
We are.
Yeah, so I gotta edit all this basically. Gotta do all that. Maybe I'll do. I know these sequences a little bit better potentially, so I might do the ending bit.
I was channeling Conor McGregor. Do you see that? Do you see my inner Conor McGregor?
I can see that.
Yeah.
This might be the one actually. Wait. Here we go.
I can't hear what it's saying, but
No.
I look angry.
How are we gonna turn you back into Alex then? I love that. That's gonna go in. That's gonna go in for the first cut. Yeah, so things are pretty unprofessional. Yeah.
That's how we like them.
You gotta do that, you know. So
Yeah.
what? So that's the case. Where's this? This is the cut. I'm a fan of this one.
You watched these,
Outside.
didn't you?
I just knew I'd like it. This little pan. Look at this.
Just a little middle thing.
Whoop.
Oh, there's another one.
There you go.
Whoop.
Oh, it changed focus. That's good. The focus slightly on that first sight. Oh mate, why do I look so weepy?
I mean, that's just who you are as a person. I
I'm pretty
think.
weepy.
Oh.
Do I do my arms up? Yeah, I do. Well, that is the arm up motion.
The Facebook have animated profile pictures, don't they, nowadays? Do they? I
You
think
can,
they
you
do.
can put like a little video on.
Should I just do that one? Just fuck
You could
Yeah,
do.
I'll do
That'd be really funny. I'll do that for you. Come on. There we go. I like this. I like this a lot. People are like, this is great. Great podcasting, guys. That's what I think of in this part of the scene every time. It's like a nice little sort of behind the scenes, isn't it? Really?
I think so. I mean, everyone knows Breshty versus the reason why everyone's tuning in every other week. Really.
Yeah. That's where the real tuning in happens. That's where the real quality happens. Let's see if I can get this cut looking nice.
Oh wow.
Nah, I want to get it tighter.
Get it tight.
Ooh, that's where I want it. Bam. Bam. Where do I move? I'm gonna do it. Right?
Yeah,
ready?
before it, yeah, for sure, that's it.
You ready? Ready for this?
I don't know.
Yeah, ready for this.
Whoa, that's cool.
I need to make that because it's cutting me off.
Ah, it's one of those audio and one of them sound bars. Is that what it is
that's
too?
video.
Shit, I always wondered what that was, and now I just figured it out myself. Didn't even ask. That's the lesson for you kids. Don't ask, because you'll figure it out eventually.
Just fucking learn it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. It's going to take a little once overing, but I'll get to it.
Shall we talk about, I mean, our big issue this week, we're returning to big issues, which I'm a fan of, is
yes.
Privacy versus security in the wake of this. I think Google have released like a little home pod, I think it's called a Google Home Mini,
device.
And they gave it to like journalists first, as one does, to get like reviews and whatnot. And apparently, they were just recording everything they were saying, even though that breaks the terms and services of said product. And they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but are you sorry, Google? Are you sorry?"
People said the same about the Kinect, didn't they? Like, when that was initially coming out, people were going mad because they found out that it had to be on all the time.
Yeah.
Not the Kinect, the Xbox One, the thing. Like, everyone gets a Kinect with the Xbox One, that little camera.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Hey, don't listen to me. I'm not an interesting guy." So, look at that shot. Gorgeous.
You got the nipple one as well. Do you want to do a little nipple spin?
Yeah, this one. Look, I need to get it in for about. So what does it start on? It starts like right going in, so I'll probably get it like here.
Okay.
And then it says you coming in.
There.
You sort of go in for it. Just get it early on.
Yeah.
You sort of slow down.
Yeah, I do. But you know, that's fine. You know.
Well, I need the
bracing myself for impact.
Here you go. Is this where you give the last line? You can like the washing machine in the background. Fucking hell.
Can you?
That door. Oh, this is my favourite shot. The Mr. Robot shot where I'm just stood. Being lonely, just on my own. Or Mr. Robot like. Have you seen the unconventional framing styles of Mr. Robot?
I haven't seen Mr. Robot.
It's cool.
Although in Movie Society we did watch a movie with that geezer, Mr. Robot, in it, and I was like, "That's Mr. Robot," and everyone was like, "Okay."
There's something about nestling people in the bottom corner that seems to be taking off loads recently. There's so many shots like this. There's a really good one that I like. Why there?
Yeah, that's interesting.
He's not even there. This one. This is, I really like this shot.
Whoa. And that's like a sustained shot, is it?
Yeah, so this guy just offered him a job.
Is he a robot?
No, he's
just
not
a hacker.
There isn't a robot. He's called Elliot. He's a hacker, yeah. But he offers him a job. First episode, right?
Okay.
Or like start the second.
Spoilers.
Episode. Yeah, not really. Yeah, whatever. Go for yourself. It's been on for ages. And then he's like, "I've got to think about it." Like, he turned him down because he's not sure about this guy. This guy's like, fine, and he walks off, and he just goes and looks out of his window, and you've got this little pillar that's sort of cutting him off here, and then all the windows, sort of this vast expanse. Like, he's sort of just trapped in this little prison, isn't he, of his own. "You're getting in the way of my master plan, Elliot." That sort of a thing. So, yeah, it's a good show.
There you go.
It's a good show. Good bloody show. I'll watch it again. Why is this still here? I thought this shrinks. Doesn't it?
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are. That'd be really annoying if we weren't. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's fine.
For 12.5 minutes thus far. Imagine that.
Lovely stuff.
So that was
yeah.
We'll do that. We'll cover that later. But,
talk about. So you've seen the Google Home thing.
Yeah.
The Googolio.
Yes.
And you have reason to believe that I need to extend this really, because this is tough. So this shot isn't long enough.
Okay.
Because I need to get to there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So unless this might be sketchy. This might not work very well. Like once it's rendered, it'll look a bit smoother, but maybe not. But yeah, so we've found this thing's been recording all the time.
Yes.
But
and Google claimed that it was a mistake, and that it was the reason they gave was apparently to activate the Google you have to say a hot word, which is like usually like okay Google or whatever.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a button underneath it that you can press that and it will you don't need to say a hot word, it'll just start recording you. But apparently Google was saying that there was an issue with that button and saying it was always activated, which is why it was recording everything. Anyway. But you can't fool me, Google. You're a corporation. You want all our secrets, don't you? Yeah, fool.
That's bad. I mean, well, that's one thing is the fact that Google is a corporation. It's a company. It's not like a council or a public service or an institution, like a governmental thing.
Yeah.
It is a company.
Sure is.
So it's got its own agenda and it has no reason or responsibility to look after the public need. So it is like in surveillance in that context is purely for itself, purely for Google.
They'll sell that information on for mega bucks.
Exactly, yeah. And so it's very sketchy. But there's also there's like the stuff about like as of Theresa May becoming Prime Minister, talking about like monitoring our internet history and monitoring our digital usage and stuff like that all the time. Like all the stuff about what was the thing about porn? Like you can't watch certain types of porn anymore.
It's not David Cameron that wanted to do that.
Yeah, that was back in the day. That was like a year ago or 2 years ago. I can't remember, but.
There was something where you had to, was it like, I think you had to prove that you were 18 or something? Like you'd have to, you know how like...
I'm here for my porn license, please. I need to renew it.
Was it 18? No, it was 18, I think, yeah.
I'm really itching to get home because I want to do some pornography and my license ran out. So please can I get a little extension, thank you.
That'd be lovely.
15 minutes will do. It's peculiar.
It's a strange one, isn't it?
But at the same time, are you saving lives? Where's that information going to? Who, like the keeper of the keys?
Well, it's not going to the government, is it? It's going to Google home base.
The people using
in
that.
In Palm Springs, Florida.
Silicon Valley.
Palm Springs.
Florida?
Palm Springs isn't in Florida, is it? Where is Palm Springs?
I don't know. Is
California, I think.
Is Palm Springs that place in cars?
No, Palm Springs is California. I think it's near. What's that place? 90210. What's that place? What's that place called on 90210? Beverly Hills. I think it's near Beverly Hills. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. My American geography is not faultless.
Oh man, it's so hard to edit and do a podcast at the same time.
I know. Not for me.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of places in California which I suppose really solves the entire argument. That alone. That's a little realisation today. Geography. Stopping big public issues since, well, it never has and never will. But yeah, we just thought it was pretty interesting.
I thought that was interesting. It always comes on. I remember in year like 9 or whatever. How do you say it? Like, stop saying or whatever, but or whatever. In year 9, I watched this video about how like Google have like all the information in the world, and they're gonna at some point reach a critical mass of information and then overthrow the world and then become the global government, which I to some extent believe in. I feel like Google are the most powerful company on the earth.
What about, do you reckon there's going to be like, I said what about because you just said what about Colombia on the thing then?
What about Colombia?
What if we end up having like big data wars?
Yeah, that could happen.
What if that happens?
It's like the next war won't be over natural resources like many think, but over information.
Yeah. What if that could be a thing?
It could be, for real.
For real. For real. So, my conversational contribution at the minute is very, very poor. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how this escalates in the next 50 years. Maybe people will die.
Probably.
Let's have a movie fight.
What, TV fight?
Yeah, so we're gonna do something new.
I'm excited. That was my excited noise.
We're gonna do some new shit. We're gonna do a TV edition of our movie Gladiators, which I know you love. So I'm gonna do that.
People like it. I think it's a fun idea.
Yeah, it's a really good one, and we're gonna do it. So that's that, and we won't hear any more about it. All right. So, do you have a TV person that you'd like to send into the ring?
Are we just doing names first, or are we doing arguments and whatnot?
Names.
Just names. Okay.
I actually don't have a person.
You don't have a person. Well, it's mine. I just want to say mine because I have a deep affection for both the character and the actor.
Oh,
and you already know who it is.
Do it.
You already know who it is. It's Don Draper. Of course, it's Don Draper. I was thinking about Mr. Silver Fox, but I thought, no, he's had a heart attack. He's not good.
Ham. He has charisma.
He does. Anyway, that's my person. Go on.
Right.
Think of one off the spot. Go on.
Off the top of my head. Off the top of my bloody head that's not a fighter. Oh, there's got to be one, surely. What have I been watching? What have I been watching?
Mr. Robot. He'll hack you, won't he?
Watching?
He'll hack you to death.
Nah,
No, you don't follow that.
He's a social justice warrior. He's a fighter of a
different agenda.
Different agenda, yeah, a whole different form. I'm running things through my head. See Gendry fight, so I can't go with Gendry anymore.
Yeah, Gendry
He
kicks
wasn't
ass.
really
Man.
a fighter. Now he's a big old hammer.
I would have gone Podrick, but he also fights now as well.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. All the good people in Game of Thrones have.
What about Tyrion? He doesn't fight. I mean, he has fought.
Tyrion. He's fought. He's killed.
He has killed.
He bashed someone's head in with a shield. Right. Let me get some TV shows up. TV shows.
Which ones are we seeing? Let
me get a list.
Okay, those are the new ones. You don't want to see them. Game of Thrones. Rick and Morty.
Someone will jump out of me. It's gonna come. I'm just gonna keep my brain open.
Lucifer. Are you a big fan of Jay-Z? Off topic.
Yeah.
He's alright, isn't he?
He's alright.
He's alright.
He's good. Gold Digger, is that Kanye or Jay-Z?
It's Kanye.
Is it Kanye? Yeah. Me and Will were having this conversation and I thought it was Jay-Z and I couldn't remember.
It's Kanye, man.
It was Kanye. It's absolutely Kanye. I might have been mixing up Kanye and Jay-Z collaborating on certain people in Paris. So it could have been that. Oh!
Handmaid's Tale, I hear that's really good. It's got, what's her name? Elizabeth Moss, doesn't it? Moss?
Who's that?
It's that person, yeah, her.
Oh!
From,
Peggy?
Yeah, Peggy from, yeah, and also Getting from the Greek, which is why I always picture, because that's the first thing I saw her in.
Let's view her.
Apparently it's really good.
At 500%.
I mean, that's not done it. I mean,
No,
that's increased it's increased the text, though. That's
you shot me in the foot. Thank you, Andy. Oh, God.
But apparently it's about, like, how rich people in the future are infertile, and then they have, like, these lower class people who are fertile that, like, basically get raped.
Handmaids.
Get raped by, like,
I know
the lords.
I know of the book.
Oh, do you?
The original literature, yeah.
Oh.
And, yeah, because my brother had to read it in college, and he remembered telling me about it.
That's interesting.
Ages ago. But yeah, I'll watch it. I'll give it a watch. Apparently, it's a really depressing book. Like, it absolutely is really depressing.
It sounds pretty intense, to be honest. But you know, some of the best TV shows are intense.
I'll watch that. Oh, I've got it.
Oh, no, I don't know. Go on.
Mr. Moseby.
Ted Moseby.
No.
Who's that?
Ted Moseby.
Yeah, I was
no.
like, wait.
Think earlier, my friend. Think earlier. If I type the words PRNDL into Google.
Oh, I see. I wasn't. This is Disney, right?
Did you never watch Zack and Cody?
No, I haven't. No, I know of him, but I wasn't a Disney Channel child. I was a Cartoon Network.
No, it's
to some
absolutely
extent,
it's
but-
good. It's Mr. Moseby. All right.
To be fair, Hooch is crazy.
Hooch is crazy. There's argument number one. Look at him. He's insane, right?
Hooch is crazy.
There's argument number one. Hooch is crazy. Mr. Moseby. Look at the man.
Is that what he's called?
Phil Lewis is his
he's Hooch to
name.
me. I'm sorry.
Hooch is crazy, right?
Yeah, go on.
Secondly, we're going into arguments now. Secondolio, Mr. Moseby will not leave his hotel, and he will not allow people making a mockery of his hotel. He lives for the Tipton, right?
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Tipton.
Because she's called London Tipton and her dad owns it.
Oh.
The girl. As in, it's like Paris Hilton.
Yeah. I saw the thinly veiled
Yeah.
analogy there. Or
It's really clever. Mr. Moseby, he's a trained dancer. He's a ballet. He's actually does ballet.
Okay.
And sometimes he'll break that out. He is quite nimble through that. Yeah. So he's watch out. Better cover your flanks.
Can we put Hooch is Crazy on like a GIF? I just want to see Hooch is Crazy GIFs right now.
And man, Hooch is crazy. That's fine. No problem.
Oh,
Is that a GIF? Is this one gonna move?
Don't know. That's the question.
That's not alright. Okay, yeah. So anyway,
Yeah,
he's
sorry
it's
for that
Hooch.
tangent.
Hooch is crazy.
Hoo-ha. Just dump Al Pacino there.
Down. Yeah.
I love Scrubs, man. Scrubs is one of my favourite TV shows of all time. It's a big fan.
No, good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing it's Mr. Moseby then. So, yeah, Mr. Moseby is going to be the one to take down Don Draper. He's going to end his career in the advertising industry. Tell me why that isn't true.
You've just been retired. Well, I'll tell you why it's not true. Because this is hi. I'm not. I usually say hi. I'm John Ham, but in this case it's hi. I'm Don Draper. I will seduce you. I will seduce you, and I will make love to you. That was awful, but that's what you'll do.
The worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
You can do the ham.
I like this. This is good. Do you reckon he can weaponize his bed?
His bed.
Perfectly
Well, I mean, he's obviously a master of camouflage. And being incognito. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's one thing he's got going for him. Look at his scowl as well. Go up. This one. Look at that scowl.
Look at the bags. There's a tired man.
Yeah, tired because he's killed all his enemies and he's not slept yet.
With advertising. Because
it's been that's right.
Let's get some Draper picture. Don Draper.
He's so sad as well, Don Draper. What a troubled character.
I wish I had a hat like that.
I mean, they'll probably cost a bit. Look at that. He's a big man. Let's not forget this man's big.
That's where I will argue because Donny-boy, Shirtles. Look at him. He's not exactly in peak condition, is he?
I mean, hey, look at that one. Look at those abs there. There's something going through.
I'm seeing moobs.
You see? No, what moobs? If they're moobs, I want some of them.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at this packaging here. Look at this bloody bubble wrap.
All mad. And also ample chest hair. Can I say so? He's obviously clearly a very masculine man.
Look at this.
Hey, but he's a tall man. He's built. I wonder how much.
Look at that.
Oh, tan lines. Get got.
Look at that.
Well, I mean, nothing wrong with that, mate.
Look at that.
That's how.
He's got a button on his shorts.
Stop, presenting your unrealistic ideas of what men should look like. This is a real man. Those shades, though. Those are good shades.
It's a photo shot. Ding, 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 ding.
What are you doing? You're gonna
carry on.
Get some abs on him, are you?
Carry on.
Well, I just think Don Draper, he lived in a dust bowl, so he's hard. Came from the bottom, now he's here. And he grew up in a brothel, so he's probably got some tricks up his book. This is the real man.
There you go. So he's got some tricks up his book, has he? Because he grew up in the Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
In a brothel. That's a hard life.
Right. Well.
And he's a seducer. Let's not. Don Draper seduces everyone, male and female. He doesn't care.
Does he? Did he actually seduce a man in Mad Men? Does that happen?
It must have happened at some point. Yeah.
I mean, probably. I would assume so. I mean.
No, there was a point. I remember there was a point. And it was a bit out of the blue, and it was like, oh, this is new. There's definitely a point in Mad Men where it swings a little bit.
Does he kiss a man? Does he bang a man?
I don't think he ever goes the full hog, but I mean, maybe that's just because, they wanted to preserve his identity
in that day and age.
Maybe. Oh wow.
What
are you doing? No, don't do it. You look like Johnny Bravo. Oh, I should have picked Johnny Bravo, man. That guy's stacked. Wow.
He looks like one of the agents from The Matrix.
As he's getting punched by Neo.
This is my world, Mr. Anderson, my world.
Wow. I mean, he's still a handsome man after all that. In fact, he might be more handsome. I don't even know.
Right. So you're gonna say that?
Look at that man.
I love that. I'm a big fan of that.
Likewise. Don.
Donny-boy.
And he's called Don. What a sick
He's
name.
the Don.
What a sick name. He's the Don. Not Hooch. Hooch ain't the Don.
We should put these on t-shirts. Should we start
It's
our
a
own
real
line?
madman.
This is a real man.
I would buy that t-shirt instantly.
I am a real madman. There you go.
I was actually, to be fair, I was thinking about this today. I was like, how much does a printing press cost for like a t-shirt printing press? I legitimately was thinking that today.
Yeah, it's really hard. I want to learn more about printing. I've been like doing some research and it's quite tricky. Like you need to get all the paint, all the ink.
Well, see, I think you don't have to. I mean, to be fair, their websites do them for you, don't they? If you submit a design, websites will print them off.
I'm sure I don't know this guy's backstory because it's been a long time since I watched Streetlight. Yeah, I've seen people build their own.
You should have said Hooch, mate. Much better. Can't say Hooch is crazy because he's not Hooch.
No, well, Hooch hasn't had management experience. I'm meeting Don Draper on physical and also career grounds.
I mean, Don Draper is a partner in a senior New York advertisement business.
Marion Moseby is the uptight manager of the Tipton Hotel. He has an extensive vocabulary.
Oh my
with
god!
With an Albanian vernacular. Speaks French, Japanese, Swahili, Spanish, etc. What does Don Draper speak? The language of love.
All right. I was literally about to say that.
Of course you were. The same person, Alex. Often annoyed. He's often annoyed. He's ready to blow.
Oh.
He vowed never to have any children of his own, so he's got nothing to lose. He started out the Tipton as a bellhop and had a voluminous fro. Are you gonna mess with a jive turkey like that?
I mean, John Hamm's hair is spectacular. Let's be real. It's beautiful. Little comb over. Beautiful. I'm a fan.
Well, I'm gonna kill him. Better say goodbye.
You can't kill Don Draper, man.
Better say.
He's crashed many a car in drunken, fueled evenings with
trying
ladies.
to find his wife. Where's my wife?
What's she called?
Have you seen my wife? One of Don Draper's many wives. Henry the Don.
Not the
Don
January
Diaz.
Jones one. What's she called?
Betty.
Betty. That's it, Betty.
Betty?
Fuck off, Betty.
Betty!
That was a real
Leave my
beautiful relationship.
kid alone. Yeah, did she become a dick?
Yeah, she did, but then she she turned it around towards the end. To be fair, she was alright.
Mm.
She got really fat as well. Like, just I don't know how they sort of just glossed over that a little bit.
Did it make him really mad?
No, it was after they were divorced. Spoilers. Sorry. Watch Mad Men if you haven't. It's good though. It's really good. It's one of my favourite shows. Dramas, I should say. One of my favourite dramas.
Well, now it's time for the people to decide. Will Don Draper?
I mean, he's the real madman. You can't argue with that. He's the real madman. Oh no. Oh no. That's right. Rage.
I actually want to start a t-shirt.
I like the, I do as well. Should we do it?
Absolutely. Let the people buy. Yeah. Right. So that's gonna be our Mad Men. That's like it's Don Draper versus. Why did I say that's gonna be our Mad Men?
Because you know he's already won.
No.
I'll
show you a real madman. If you want to see a madman, there's your madman. That's the guy. That's the guy. Right.
Well, there has to be some speed, Mill.
It's Madman versus Madman. Okay, so vote. It's going to be on Facebook page. Go like the Facebook page, and then
please do. Get
into that. Get all about that. All right, we're going to play a song. This is my mate Jan Pietrak. I went to college with him, and he's doing music production at Huddersfield. But he's also started a bit of a sort of brand identity about himself called Zesty. Zesty and the Gunslingers. No, it's very cool. I actually really like the logo. It's I don't know where I can find one to hand. That's one at the end of the video. But yeah, like he started this. This is his band, Zesty and the Gunslingers, and they are making all sorts of music. And this is his new EP, Upside Down, and brand new bloody track that he's had done. And he's let us play it on the show, which is very nice of him. And it's really good, so we're going to play that now while you get up. And in the meantime, I'll say that the track is available to buy on Bandcamp, Upside Down, Zesty and the Gunslingers.bandcamp.com. It's only 99p, and it's really good. It's like rap, but it's also sort of quite funky beats. It's good. It's very, very good.
So.
This is Instagram for that. That's his. That's like the band Instagram. There he is, trapped inside a prison of his own making. There's his sort of personal. Get on that. Everyone follow him. Let's all make him the most famous man.
Yes.
And the YouTube, and also he's got a Facebook page. I'm gonna blur that. That was my girlfriend, and she doesn't get to be on the show. Yeah, right. So there we go. There's Jan. Do all that.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wasn't really prepared for the song to be ending, so I'm gonna have to react now. Yeah, no, that was good. So that's Zesty and the Gunslingers. They go by both, called Upside Down. So get on them and buy the song because it's good. And I actually did some photography for Jan and his band at a gig, and he busted out one of his raps, and it was sick. It was really, really good actually. And he had these green lights on in the background, and yeah, it was good. It was a good night. good night to be had. Except for this one band, right? This made me a real madman. This one band, I've given up on editing the thing now. This one band were like, they were basically the lead singer would just want to be Morrissey incarnate, and it was the cringiest thing. And he'd hop up on stage and go, "Whoa! Thanks, guys. Okay, this song's about having pints and singing in the shower. Let's go, yeah." And then he was like wearing he just looked dead edgy. Like he had the big shoes on and the wavy shirt and stuff. But just his attitude, like his whole demeanour, that he thought he was this. He thought he was like one with music, seemingly, and it was just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It just he was so arrogant. His stage persona. I actually had to leave.
Oh really?
The gig.
You couldn't take it anymore?
I had to leave while the set was on and just sort of walk around Huddersfield for a bit because I thought I don't want to watch this band. I actually do not want to see this band.
But what's Huddersfield like? I've never been.
It's just a little town. We can get there to we're getting there in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking because Huddersfield in the Premier League this year, so I want to maybe see an Arsenal game there, perhaps.
Yeah.
So I might go potentially.
Yeah, it's literally just on the road. It's nice. They've got they have a club called Camel, and they have a rock night. And the only time that I've ever, it feels like you're in Prince Ali's secret cave, Ali Baba's cave, the Cave of Wonders.
My dad used to say Alibaba a lot.
Alibaba.
Yeah.
Why?
Don't know. He's a racist.
Whoa.
He's Iranian, so it's chill.
Yeah, it's Prince Ali's cave, esque, and they had a rock night, and it was just weird. It was weird. It was funny, but it was weird environment. But yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Fireside Flicks. I've just realised we actually have to go for even longer because I've not cut out the 3 minutes or 5 minutes of before we had to start again. So we've actually got to go for even longer than we planned to.
Really?
So this is more like 40 minutes.
Well, it's not a chore, it's a privilege, is it not?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There you go.
It would have just helped if we'd have planned things to say.
Well, we've got Fireside Flicks. We can I can talk about movies for years, mate.
Absolutely.
I mean, as long as I have regular food and toilet breaks.
Yeah, okay, well, I want to talk about Black Marion because that's
going
to drop at any point. And
Is it?
Very,
Is there a release
very
date
excited. No, but it came out around October last year, and Halloween is a good time for it to come out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it's just really bloody good, so I'm very excited for that to come out. I just had a sort of sense of where I am right now. We're actually just speaking to an invisible person at the minute.
Or people.
Oh yeah, I had a very sort of queer sense of where am I? What's going on? Just
it's been
wash
a long
over me.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Hasn't
absolutely. So yeah, that's coming out soon, and I'm very excited because me and my girlfriend will be rewatching it, and I'm excited. I said my girlfriend then because now I feel like I actually have to speak to someone that I don't know. I'm still in this mind space of invisible people.
That's interesting.
In the room because I've just been totally taken out of the of my mojo. Yeah, no, we've been rewatching it and they're all really good. One thing that I really like about what Charlie Brooker does in his writing, who is the writer of Black Mirror, is he's very, very good at. Do you know if there's in the third act of a mystery or a drama or something, and you find out a piece of information that you didn't initially know, so just a typical in Sherlock or fucking Miss Marple or whatever. They'll be like, actually, I've just discovered evidence that means that the butler did it. But Charlie Brooker is incredibly, incredibly good at actually giving you the tools to work that out. Yeah. Initially, he doesn't Sherlock. Sort of annoys me because it's good and it's been declining over the years. Let's not even talk about Sherlock. Let's talk about Doctor Who. Oh my God! What were you going to say? Sorry.
I was going to say people didn't like the end of Sherlock, did they?
No, this season 4 that just came out was just an absolute piss take, just shit show. But it's Stephen Moffat. What do you expect? The man's an idiot. Because Doctor Who, he directed all the Matt Smith. I don't know what other ones he did, but I started watching Doctor Who when I was when Matt Smith started effectively, and I watched for one season, and that was like that was too much. I was like, right, I'm done.
I never watched Matt Smith. I watched a couple, but I was the David Tennant,
Right.
which I enjoyed. But then after David Tennant, when I was like, nah, I'm done.
I think they were better. But from what I've seen, like I've seen the Anti-Child and I've seen a few others, but the Matt Smith ones, I watched, and it would just be like entire setup of this threat, and it's always a really dramatic threat that's like, oh, all of humanity is going to end.
That's always been. I think that's always been the same.
But it would always be solved by just a piece of information that's introduced at the end.
Yeah.
So he'd like, and the doctor. This is how angry it makes me. So the doctor would be like, oh no, how are we going to stop this? And then all of a sudden, just because he's the cleverest man in the world and he's been alive forever, he goes, oh, I forgot that the fucking Gargolians can't drink water. Let's spray water on them all.
Don't throw shade at the Gargolians episode. That's my favourite one.
That's my favourite episode. Hey, those Gargolians work hard, okay? They show up, they work. Have you seen that Matthew McConaughey interview where he's just talking about different actresses he's worked with?
No.
It's so funny. He's just like, strong. Yeah, she's strong, lady. Oh, we go way back. And then there's one where he like a few people, he just goes, yeah, she's a hard worker. She shows up to work. When she shows up, she works.
That's when he's got nothing else to say.
That's
It's basically, she shows up. That's how good she is.
Absolutely. There's Matthew McConaughey doesn't need to say anything. He just needs to rub his fingers and
He is cool,
go.
to be fair.
And that's all he needs. First thing, got no better stock market. So it literally just pull. It's like pulling. It's like if you're in Crystal Maze, and you're doing the whole puzzle, and your time was running out, and then you just went, oh, it's alright, guys, I've actually got my phone on me, and I'm on the phone to the director, and he's just going to tell me what the code is to get out of the Crystal Maze. Get out of this little room. But there's no reveal, because it just breaks the story world. Look at this crotch shot of me.
That's impressive. Jealous.
It's shit writing, because the tools aren't given for you to work it out yourself, and you will never work it out yourself.
Yeah.
But
I think
it's more believable if they're already there.
I think with all this Matt Smith stuff, I think it was all sort of season-long arcs they were trying to achieve. I don't know, because I haven't really watched a lot of them.
Yeah,
but
there was.
That's what
like
I hear. It's more like
thing.
like a season-long arc that would come, that you could kind of like theorize about and whatever.
There was a thing about this rift through time that kept
Yeah.
opening. But that is the other thing as well. So this rift through time is like the universe cracking at the seams, and he kept bringing up the stupid metaphor of there are certain pivot points in the history of time that always must be in place, and the universe pivots around it. All this shit. Like, it seems like quite a sound understanding that you'll probably trust from a Time Lord.
Yeah.
And then,
Very trustworthy people.
like, Amy Pond's boyfriend like falls into it or something. Rory. Pivot! The universe pivots around certain points. He I get sucked into it or something, or
He
she
becomes a
does.
Roman or something, doesn't he? I saw that one.
Yeah.
Becomes a Roman.
Listen, I don't even know.
And watches it. Watches like a cube or
sits
something.
around a cube
I don't
with
know.
Amy in for 2,000 years. It's very silly.
Yes, Arsenal just scored. Get Mertesacker.
Shout out to Mertesacker, guys. hey, well done, Mertesacker. Well done. Yeah, the fucking Roman. What? He falls into a rift in time, and then he just comes back out, and the doctor's like, oh, yeah, that was just love.
Yeah, it's love. But how would he survive? I'm assuming he goes back to ancient Rome, right? Or like at least Rome in Britain.
No, so
what happens?
He's
the legions in Britain.
He's a robot, right?
He's a robot,
and
he's always been a robot, or has he just become a robot?
No. I think something happens. He becomes a robot, and he guards Amy Pond. The cube is a regenerative thing, so if you go in it, you get healed. And I think like the Daleks tried to heal the Master in it, or something stupid like that.
The Master.
The Master. Execute on the TARDIS bomb. I don't know. Yeah. So there's something to do with someone trying to get put or like sealed in this, or something stupid. I don't know. But then, so Amy Pond goes in it. The Doctor puts Amy Pond in it, and then he looks after it for ages, and he has to. There's like these pictures of like. Here he is. Here's like cave sketches of him
I
guarding
remember that.
it.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Here's like a illustration from World War One of him dragging it out of a factory or something with planes bombing it. I don't know. This is the thing. If it was a good enough story, I'd be able to recount it.
Did you watch all the episodes like chronologically every week? Or
yeah. I followed it
you?
for that season.
Wow.
And then I dropped off because I was just like, what am I watching?
Okay, see, I might have thought you might have like watched the occasional one and then been a bit lost.
No,
that's
that
what
season
I
I stuck through it for.
I see.
I
like I just say my favorite episode of Doctor Who is Don't Close Your Eyes or Angels.
Oh,
the
Don't Weeping Blink. Angels.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that was sick.
Spooky.
That was a good episode, and it didn't even really have any doctors in it. It had like David Tennant like from a TV screen saying, "Don't blink, don't blink, whatever you do, don't blink." And it's like, well, you can't really choose, can you?
Billy Piper being like, well.
It's not Billy Piper. It's not Billy Piper. The main lady in that is just a completely random person. I'm pretty sure.
Is that not Billy Piper?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't know. Oh well.
Pretty sure. Anyway, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's just a random girl on the street.
Even still, she has to keep her eyes open. She can't choose.
I mean, what about those dusts? You know, evolution has made it necessary to blink.
It's an involuntary muscle reaction.
It sure is. So fuck you, Doctor.
Yeah. But my point is. My point is, they just fucking write these stupid, like, save the day moments in, just out of nowhere. And it's not, like, clever and it's not believable because it's literally just been written in. It's been invented to solve the issue. So it doesn't even seem like it's just a solution that they invent.
I just think with Doctor Who, you got to suspend a little bit the disbelief. I think. I mean, that's the point.
I mean, that's the genre.
Yeah.
But you can still write very good science fiction
for sure,
without, like, I don't know. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. The short film that's to do with if the Cold War escalated and a computer took over the world and the only 4 people who are still alive are inside the computer because it's humongous, and then the computer can invent anything because it's become so sentient and so powerful that it basically just keeps these people alive and torments them forever for inventing it, which it hates the fact that it's been invented. That's the premise.
That's savage.
Right? And one by one, they all die. Or, like, one of them... No. Finally, after years of being tortured, one of the dudes manages to kill 3 of them. That's, like, all they want is to die and be sort of released. And so... As punishment, the story ends on the computer, like, turning him into just basically a big blob that just can't move, can't speak, can't do anything, and he has to stay alive forever. Like, there's no way he can kill himself, the computer will keep him alive forever. Totally fine, because all of that gets explained, and it's like a 30-page... It's very short. It's a very short story.
That's so dark, man.
Oh, yeah, it's really dark. There's a bit where the computer talks about how much it hates you, and it's like, oh, hey, man. I didn't build you. Yeah, but like, if all of the stuff about the computer just inventing these conditions didn't exist, which it would have to for that story because that's what it's about, like rapidly going from like a blizzard to a desert and all that shit. But if the computer was just like, hey, don't kill me, I'm gonna reveal my secret power, turn you into anything I want. Bloop. And it was not satisfying.
No,
you have to explain why that thing can happen.
People like it though. It's very popular, especially in America. It's one of those weird things. People in America like that too.
I think it's getting less popular.
Probably.
I think I feel like it's prime as a Christopher Eccleston.
See, but everyone says that. I wasn't a fan of Christopher Eccleston. I mean, it wasn't bad. It got me watching again. I mean, not again for the first time because I never watched it before. I mean, I'm not like a 4-year-old.
Again, but for the first time.
Yeah, but yeah, David Tennant all the way for sure. Do you remember that episode? You might not have seen it if you didn't see a lot of Tennant, but I think there was like these vampire people in a school. That was an episode. Do you remember that? With David Tennant as the Doctor. Oh wow, what's that? That's interesting.
I'm sort of cautious of what this is going to bring up then, because isn't there like nudes of him or something? Didn't he send the dick pics on? I don't know.
Probably. I mean, most people have done it, but not me. Don't look for it.
Good boy. You won't find anything. Yeah, I don't know that one. I wouldn't be able to contribute to that, but
it was a good one.
But
see, David Tennant era is good. It's good shit. Oh my god.
Going back to the original point, Charlie Brooker, on the other hand, is very, very good at being able to do these twists and turns, but they're all believable. And you've already seen them and you haven't even clocked on that you've seen it, and then it happens and you're like, oh shit! Like, to spoil, let's spoil which one's spoilable?
I like the pig one.
The pig one?
The pig one. I mean, there's not so many
there's not really
turns,
a twist in that one.
but I like it. I just want to put it out there.
It's a really, really good program in many ways. But to spoil, like, so let's like, I'm thinking of a shit one. It actually like lines up with his shoulder.
As you can see, John Hamm is clearly the more superior. Wow, it does as well. That's really weird.
Just got weird somewhere.
And a very long neck.
Yeah. So the one, so it's called The Entire History of You, right? And it's, everyone's got like memory recording things in their eyes, so you can rewatch all of your memories. That's the premise. This dude is basically getting more and more suspicious of his wife cheating on him. That's the problem. His wife is pregnant. You know she's pregnant all the way through.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's not pregnant. Sorry, they have a daughter. So
Okay.
he has a child. And they bring up the daughter and talk about that, and they bring up the wife's pregnancy, and you just know that's like a fact that you understand, just like unconsciously. You just know that they have a child. And only at the end do you realise that she has had the affair. But not only that, the child is the guy's that she slept with.
That's a wounder.
Not his.
That's a wounder.
But like it's just the realization of that, and just realizing that it was there the whole time for you to pick up on.
Yeah.
And they don't like make a show and a song and a dance about it. They just give it to you immediately. Like they just sort of allow the situation to the thing itself is just so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's gonna actually ruin the illusion. But yeah, no, it's just good. It's just more good. So that's my take
I like
on
it.
Black Mirror. Is that it's very good writing.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a good program, isn't it?
That's me. Yes, it is.
But I've not seen all of them, I don't think. Yeah.
It's very, very good. And then I also want to talk about Gladiator. Me and Will watched Gladiator last night on the telly on like Film 4.
Okay, so the Russell Crowe Gladiator.
Are you not entertained? Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
Okay.
We watched it. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if it is a certain edit that's been made for TV, but oh my god, it is the fastest film I've ever seen. Like,
Fastest.
they just don't linger on shots, they don't linger on, like, emotions, they don't linger on reactions, it's literally just dialogue, shot, dialogue.
It's quite a long movie, isn't it? It's like 2 hours at least. At least 2 hours.
I was watching it, and it just felt off. Like, I don't know if it was just, like I say, I don't know if it was a TV edit and the original was longer.
Because, I mean, yeah, I think they got to squeeze it like into regular time slots, don't they?
Potentially.
So that could be something, might have been what it was.
But
could be also, I don't know, I'm not sure.
I was just watching it like, I feel like I'm just in
The film nerd
on
in
a
you,
track.
the sort of like visual man was like, this ain't right. Let me see some emotions. Is that what you're
Well,
like?
it's just better for the scene if things have a clear start and end. Like, in you end a scene, you have to wait a few beats
Yeah.
and then cut.
New one. Yeah.
You gang that, yeah. Then like go to your next situation. It would be like Russell Crowe having this harrowing. You have to go to Rome and you have to give them something they deserve. Okay, I will.
And then whoop. Hello. I am
Well,
here now.
I'm trying to do what it should be, which is
Okay.
like Maximus. You have to go to Rome. Give them something they deserve. Like long silence. I will.
Oh. Next scene.
They're in Rome, right? What it was you have to go to Rome. Give them something they deserve. I will. I'll give them something they've never seen. And that's them like riding into Rome on their horses. But yeah, it's just so fast.
I feel like there's two. Either it's a TV edit for a film for TV because they got certain times that they have to fit movies into, or it's a long movie as it stands. It's at least 2 hours. I'm pretty sure. Maybe the studio was like, let's fucking cut some shit, and then the director was like, let's just get rid of all these like silences.
Is Russell Crowe speaking? No, get rid of it.
That's basically might have happened.
Like even the fight
Who
scene.
directed it?
Couldn't say it. Let's have a look.
I think someone that we would know.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah, Ridley Scott. There you go.
But yeah, Ridley Scott wouldn't do that. Surely it's
Yeah.
got to be a longer version. It's just like even the fighting. That was the first point I noticed it on because it was just like it didn't even look real because the movement, like you would do the first half. No, you'd do like the first quarter of an action before the cut, and then the final quarter of the action after the cut, and the middle half is just fucking gone. Like he decimates these before he goes to Rome. He does this like fight, and he just cuts through like 4 dudes in about 4 seconds, and 20 cuts. It's just like it's just so quick.
Can I just say, gladiator deaths in Rome were much more rare than you think. Than Hollywood would have you believe. A lot, in fact, I think like 60% of fights ended with no one dying in gladiator rings. Just a little fact. They just started throwing that in. Well, all this like thumbs down business and whatnot.
Yeah.
People don't even know if thumbs down or thumbs up means to die. I mean, they don't know. It's lost of time. But a lot of the time, gladiator fights were to basically whoever I don't know knocks someone out or like is in a definitive way where they would be able to kill them. Then that's the end of the fight. And obviously you got a winner and a loser.
Okay.
But a lot of the fights they weren't. I mean, some were to the death. Don't get me wrong. But a lot less than Hollywood would have you believe.
Yeah.
Just a little fact. Just thought
A little factoid.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's alright.
Thank you very much. So, the takeaway here is Gladiator is not accurate and therefore we shouldn't watch it. Because Russell Crowe's Australian! What's he doing why is he called the Spaniard?
I mean, it was...
Fucking Aussie,
Is that what he... was that what... I thought he was... Is that where he's from? Spain?
Yeah.
In the original?
They all call him the Spaniard. They go, Are you the one they... This little lad comes up to the cage or whatever and he goes, Gladiator, are you the one they call the Spaniard?
Is that the Emperor's, like, nephew? Yeah.
And he goes, I am. And he goes, are they your horses? And he goes, this one's called Argentia or something. I don't know.
He used to be a general, didn't he? At the beginning, he was a general.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, no, it's in the movie, in Gladiator. He's a general
Yeah.
at the beginning, and then he gets backstabbed by...
Then he becomes father to a murdered son and husband to a murdered wife.
That's a savage scene, isn't it, when he comes back?
He will have his revenge.
And that's so beautiful when he's dying and he's running through the fields of wheat.
Fields of wheat. Fields of barley.
I know, he sees his wife and his child, and it's beautiful. It's like, yes.
That's the soundtrack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's play it out let's play out the show on an a cappella Gladiator as if we've.
I need sheet music, man. I need sheet music.
I'm gonna contribute to this. Oh my god, I've watched that.
It's taken a turn, hasn't it?
Oh my dearie me. Yeah, alright, let's finish it there. That can be it for now.
That was a brilliant one.
Really good. Hilarious little time we had arguing over which madman would win. Funny that we chose 2 madmen. Because that was totally unintentional that I chose Phil Lewis in is Mr. Moseby. Okay, so yeah, vote for the person that you want to win on our Facebook page.
Donald J. Draper.
Don J. Draper.
I'm not sure what his name is, but sounds like a J somewhere in there.
Donald Ham Draper. Ham Draper. Ham. He's got buckets of charisma. That should have been an argument, mate. That should have been one of your fighting styles.
Well, I said it's seduce you. So, I mean, it's similar in a sense. I did say that.
True. Very true. Alright, we're finishing. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Alligator. Bye-bye. I love you. I love you. Next week, we're going to have a guest. Who will it be?
That's the question.
I don't know. Hope you're enjoying the Seabreshty verse because things are getting more interesting.
Oh.
Episode by episode.
Oh, yeah.
Every 2 weeks. Tell your friends. Please let us buy, please be up for buying Mad Men t-shirts because they would be very funny if we made them. I would absolutely wear
I'm
those every single
legitimately.
day.
We'll sit down and brainstorm. We'll brainstorm ideas.
The deformed John Mann. I am a madman.
I like that a lot.
Alright, we're done.
I like it a lot.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.